Hello, guys. So, I've been thinking, about now that the Avatar series is coming back, how long we'll have to wait until we get Korra and Asami to finally have this moment that is animated. And not just that moment, but a continuation of her story. There's still Turf Wars, there's still Falls of Empire, and then maybe they could tell a story maybe 5 or 6 years later. Something else comes up, or when Satan's Comet comes along, because that's a very big sort of thing. Maybe she could die in it, and whatever. But I've been thinking lately, when they finally set their basis, when they set their ground and do a lot of more content that goes into Aang, goes into Korra, goes into the past avatars, I've been thinking of what the future will hold for the next avatar. And everyone's got this whole thought that the next avatar is going to be an earthbending avatar right after Korra. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't believe that. For a next series to start, I believe they're going to skip, say, 700 or 800 years. Yes, I know. They're going to skip so far ahead. Why? Quite simply because it's going to be in a brand new world. And Korra's the first line of avatars again. So why skip 800 years? Because you've got an entirely new world. You've got a shit ton of backstory to fill in, with more content and stories. And you've now got past lives. Because you've probably gone through, what, 7 or 8 avatars? So there's now past lives to talk to, and there's more characters that people go, oh, I like that waterbender that came after Korra. She was cool. I want to see her, and there could be stories drafted on her time as the next rotation of Korra. Um, yeah, I really believe they're going to go into the future, maybe even 1,000 years, to where the world's now very much like Cyberpunk, the video game. That's really heavily Japanese inspired, very Asian or sort of futuristic techie stuff. So I believe that since Korra's done so much and changed so much in the Avatar universe, she's gotten rid of the past lives of the ancient times. She's now in a brand new world that is evolving quicker than you could possibly think. And she's in the 1920s, and who knows, in 100 years they'll be in the cyberpunk era. And I was always thinking maybe she'll find a way to reconnect with a couple of them, which would make a good story. But they would be useless to the Avatar, in a way, because it's an entirely new world. Every Avatar, before, even Aang, was born into a world where there weren't any cars or massive cities with electricity and stuff like that, where Korra was born into it and raised into it. And I truly believe that, yeah, they're going to basically do the one effect on Korra. They're going to skip so far ahead to where now they'll have past lives. The Avatar that you'll come to see will have past lives to talk to, and they'll fill in a lot more character and bias story. You'll have two eras. You'll have ancient and futuristic, which you'll have two demographics, just like the Star Wars fans. And there'll be so much more stories to fill in for the futuristic avatars we never got to see. Just like we want to see Kyoshi. She's a past avatar that lived for 230 years. Everyone wants to see her animated. Even the Aang and the Korra fans, they really want to see her animated. We could have an avatar in between Korra and this avatar we see in the future. That could be an absolute kick-ass avatar that everyone wants to see, like a futuristic sort of tech avatar, just crazy shit, bro, crazy shit. And yeah, I truly believe the next Avatar will not be the next Earthbender after Korra. It will be probably 1,000 years or 800 years after Korra. So we've got Korra, but we've also got we've got more past lives. That's what kind of makes the mythology of the Avatar pretty cool. That you get the Avatar gets to talk to the previous avatars before them and learn their ways, which is kind of very the magical thing about being the Avatar. What people really like, and if it's just Korra, then is it going to be really, I know, special if you can only talk to one person? I hope Korra's in it as a spirit, because I think a lot of Korra fans, I've talked to a lot of them, um, they've said that they would, they understand the hate from the Aang fans because Korra replaced Aang. What would happen to the next poor bugger that replaced Korra? Because Korra's a lot more growthful, I guess you could say. Growthful's not really a word, but she's got a lot more growth about her, so sorry about that. She's got a lot more story, and it arcs over time to where people can actually mold with her a lot better. I've talked to people that were crippled just like her, and they used her as an inspiration to get back on their feet, and they train harder at the gym. People that suffer from post-traumatic stress have also related to her character. And even, especially the LGBT community, have seriously related to this character. And, how's the next guy how's the next Avatar going to compare? How are they going to even stand? Like man, this is no way the next Avatar can accomplish what Korra's done. So I'm pretty sure they're going to skip, say, 1,000 years. There's more past lives. There's an entirely new era, and you've got the futuristic side of Avatar, and you've got the ancient side of Avatar. You've got the original, which is the middle, and then you've got leading into the futuristic with Korra, and then you've got, say, Kyoshi, which is leading into the past. So yeah, that's what I believe the next era of Avatar is going to be, a futuristic kind with spirit portals and futuristic tech that might be powered from the spirit portals or something like that. I don't know. Before I even want to see this futuristic Avatar, I want to see Korra done. Not just what we're seeing right here. I don't want to just see the Kurosami kiss, because that's weak. I'm not here for the Kurosami kiss. Like, I support the LGBT guys, I do, but just for an animated kiss is not really worth it. I mean, I'd like to see her story go on. Dealing with Turf Wars and Empire, maybe something more down the line when they're a bit older, and you see them kind of grow from these young 21-year-olds to maybe 27-year-olds, and then 40-year-olds, and Sozin's Comet. At the end of the day, Korra and her are grey. They've got grey hair, wrinkly skin. They're sitting down on the couch. They give each other a light kiss on the cheek or lips. They lean on each other on a couch, and then it pans off into the sunset, leaving you to imagine how long they lived for, what did they do in that time. And then boom, the next Avatar. And then of course it's skipped 1,000 years for an entirely new story arc to be filled in between that with other Avatars, and giving the fans an entirely new look and era, along with, again, past lives and those Avatars to learn about who lived after Korra and before this new Avatar. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I just really want to get that off my head because, yeah, I don't believe the next one's going to be the next earthbending Avatar after Korra. I don't think they're going to follow the third cycle from Aang to Korra to the next one. I think they're going to do the Wan effect, where she is going to skip so much time because it just feels right. It won't feel right if it's just another Avatar, because they're not going to be able to candle to her fire. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Spread the word. Maybe this is something you can get around and creators might even like it. I don't know. I just do these videos out of fucking nowhere. Enjoy, guys. I hope you have a lovely day.